So I'm Sandhya, and that's Jayashree, and that's Chavi. And together we are working with the Sakshara Trust, which most people in Good Earth probably know about. I think what is special about Sakshara right now is that we're working with the community. We work with women from Anchapalya, Kambipura, Kumbalgodu. So the idea is to provide literacy and also teach them some skill which will help them to earn for themselves. First thing Sakshara did was we wanted to take literacy ahead. So I went to the government school to ask them whether they'll give the location so that we could conduct our classes for parents there while waiting for the children to come from the classes. So then we found a place in Anchapalya.
We are basically trying to teach them read and write. Few of them who do not know Hindi or English, they know Kannada, and teaching them to crochet and stitching. So they have picked up very well.
And surprisingly, one thing what we noticed was all of them wanted to learn to speak English.
Yeah.
More than anything, they all said, "Humko English, we had to speak English." So everybody seemed to be interested. And why do you want to speak English? They didn't have an answer to that, but all of them wanted to learn to speak English.
Basically, we've been giving them the basics of crochet, and now that most of them already know the basics, so now we are teaching them how to learn to read a pattern so that they are able to make toys. Malhar, actually Good Earth, Malhar, Orchard, Palm Grove all together has been really special for us because they're an amazing market for anything we make. There's always a ready community
Support
which
group.
is
Most of them are not able to go on for a regular job, so they like earning something, sitting at home and they are earning something.
from totally different background. We have become marketing people who are looking at products and looking at
How to sell this, how much to price this, and all those things.
and how to source the supplies also.
And how to update our Instagram.
Yeah, that is. We're not yet doing that well enough.
But we started. Actually, I have downloaded Instagram.
We had an
So now we have started telling everybody, please follow us, please follow Sakshara on Insta, please. Newest thing. Sending out to everybody in the family.
So how we got into this adult literacy thing, I'm little bit of history. I was in Guntur and basically working from home half a day. So I had this lady who used to help with work at home, and she was not literate. So I remember wanting to teach her, and she said, "Humko Telugu seekhna hai." And we both spoke in Hindi because she could speak Hindi, but she was trying to teach me Telugu. So it progressed from there. Thankfully, I do know how to read Telugu now very slowly, and because of that, Kannada has helped. But the main thing for me was, I remember finally she could read, and we went to the bank because I wanted to open an account for her. And when we were standing at the bank and filled up the form, and the manager had filled up the form, and at some point he asked me to sign something, and then he forwarded the ink pad to her for doing the thumbprint. You should have seen I think it's called swag, right? You should have seen her. She just pushed it away, and then she told him, "Give me a pen." So he gave her the pen, and then she signed. It was
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I think I was in tears then, but to see her expression, should have seen the walk back. I mean, she was in such a strutting back. She was so thrilled. It's been, so I've realized that it doesn't take much to make a person literate in whatever language they choose. That is the main theme that for us.
But we also decided that this is what we want to teach them, how to open a bank account, how to send, how to use GPay or PhonePe. Those are the things, practical things.
Also I think why Sakshara is working well is that if the ladies just say we are going for a 2-hour jaunt somewhere just to be sitting somewhere with other ladies, it's not going to work. But I think because they come here, they learn something, and honestly because they take back some money, no one in their homes, no one's objecting and saying, no, this is just a time pass thing, don't waste your time.
Yeah, and their kids are also so much involved, no?
Yeah, kids
that they came to the Mela and they were so happily pointing that this my mother has made, this my mother has made. Yeah, they are very excited.
True. And they came with families. I mean, husband, wife, all of
families took pictures in the stall.
But they're learning to talk to all kinds of customers. And they like this time we saw this, her name's Pushpa. She was so nicely showing them the photos and saying, हाँ यहाँ पे हम लोग काम करते हैं और ये करते हैं.
Yeah,
then she's showing
very
ये हम
smartly,
बनाए थे,
very
ये हम
smartly.
बनाए थे. Like she knows it's a.
Yeah, you can see how their self-confidence has increased so much. You know? They were so shy earlier, and because I had stopped doing crochet for years, like I had learned crochet but not done anything about it for quite a few years. It's only recently again I have restarted my crochet skills and things like that. So it's been more of a learning for us too, more than so much of, yeah.
So formalizing it has been good because it gives them a legitimacy also when they say, okay, we have to go to Sakshara. It's like not just going for fun. So the idea is that I'm hoping that people don't go into it thinking, okay, we're going to do social work, we're going to change these people's lives. They don't need changing. I mean, they just need what we need exactly. If you want a better quality of life, then you do it for yourself. They know how to do it. So we don't need to be teaching them stuff like that.
Please follow us on Instagram. Our handle is Saksharas.